Welcome back to Income Trading 101. Today, we're going to take a look at good old Facebook, or better known as Meta platforms these days. Of course, that includes, this is the group that owns Facebook and Instagram. We had the good rename a while back, but Facebook Threads seem to be giving this stock a bit of a pop. It's been on an upward tear for quite a while, so let's just take a look to start off at where Facebook has been over the last 12 months. And if you would, for a second, take a moment, hit the bell button to say that you like, or the thumbs up to show that you like this video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it definitely motivates me to keep putting out nice videos. So if you're listening and you are a nice person, no, I'm kidding. You can be whatever. Either way, hit the smash the like button and the subscribe. I really do appreciate it. So let's dive into this analysis. So as we look, you can see that Facebook, the price, this is roughly a little more than a year ago. This is what it looks like from a year. So you can see how much this stock really has come up for a year. But let's go ahead and just put it into perspective by just putting some more data out there. So very nice. Nicely done. I love TradingView. I'm using TradingView, so I wanted to give them an attribution, if you will. That's what I do all of my analysis on for the stock market. So you can see how Facebook has been just a slow grind higher. Really took a hit in this is the pandemic fall off, and tore all the way up to, we'll call it September 21, and then man, it just crashed, and has just about come up. I can already see right off the bat we are going to have a little bit of a Fibonacci analysis as part of this video as well, see how far it's come back. But let's go ahead and just dive into our usual. We're going to start off with the moving averages. I like using moving averages. They just help to put things into perspective. I always use the just a simple. I put up 3 of them. I like to use the 10-day or the 10 period. Really, I'm going to turn it green because this is my buy, my short-term buy. So 10 period there, green. We'll do a 20, and we're going to put that as red, not 920, just 20. Turn that red. This is my shorter term sell. And then, of course, I'm going to look at turning my 60-day. We're going to turn that yellow. So there you go. It gives us a nice little bit, nice way to look at this. You can see right off the bat, we have stayed, for the most part, for 2023, we have the stock price has been well above the 60-day moving average. And for many of this, a large chunk of this period, the 10-day has been above the 20, which means this, and it's still in that way now. We are definitely seeing a bull market on the daily side of Facebook. So just for giggles, we'll go out to the 1 month level. So what's interesting is this move down that we saw in 2021 and 22, actually finally in 23, we were pulling the 10-month higher, but both the 10 and the 20-month are below the 60-month. So actually at the month level, we're still looking at a downward move. Let's look at the weekly. So the weekly is clearly bullish. And obviously if I go the daily, we already saw. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is bullish as well. And make sure as well, when you guys are trading, make sure you use the time frame or time frames that correlate to the size of trade, or not the size, but the time frame that you trade. If you are trading short-term intraday patterns, you shouldn't be using a daily chart. You should be looking at like a 15-minute, which is bullish still. Maybe even a 5-minute. So you definitely want to know, you want to align your time frames with the duration that you tend to trade in. So let's go ahead and extend this a little bit. I'm not going to do, well, we'll do a quick MACD analysis, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be equally bullish. But I do like using that one as my momentum indicator. So let's do it. You know, I've trained you guys that I do the same thing every time, and that is true. You see, we had a big cross back in November of 22, and it went ahead in really December of 22 and crossed over the zero line. And since then, it's just sort of been oscillating above the zero line. Above the line is really the oversold, the overbought category, but that doesn't mean it won't continue to go higher. So in this scenario, I do kind of think that the MACD is less important. But what I definitely want to do is take a look back at that Fibonacci. So let's take it from the tippy top here to the bottom over here. And I'm going to pull it all the way over there. So as you look at, let's pull this over so you guys can see. You see that we are well above the 61.8% retracement. We're even coming up on this 78.6% retracement. Anything above the 50% to me is gravy, right? We are well above that, and at this point, we're so close. We're only, what's that? Really about $12 off, a little less than 12, about $11.61 or so. We are just a little bit, or the other way, 59. We're very close to approaching the 78.6 mark, and given even where the prices were back then, as far as creating a nice little stable period back in October of 2022, I would expect this stock to go ahead and push higher. This stock has done nothing more over the longer term for this year than go up, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon, especially with the latest news of Facebook going higher. I can always add my trend line. You guys know I love those parallel trends, the parallel channels. It's here, we'll do one real quick. It really doesn't even make sense because you can see the channel yourself right now with this bad boy just going higher. Look at this. I mean, does it get much better than this? And I think many of you also know I have a podcast called The Weekly Option. It's weekly because I do it once a week, post the show every Saturday morning, sometimes on Friday nights. But I'm an options guy. I used to trade options on the CBOE. For me, this has like every bullish strategy I could think of: buying debit spreads, buying diagonal covered call situations, buying, selling put spreads, selling not iron condors, but selling credit spreads, or also known as bull put spreads. So anything that profits when the market is going higher, that's what I would look for in Facebook right now. I don't think we need to do a whole lot more analysis. The biggest thing is you want to be aware of anything that could send this stock price lower. And we just haven't had much this year to send it lower. It's been very bullish. So, you know, I don't believe in selling strength. I like to buy strength. So, yeah, that's Facebook, Meta. Today is July the 12th. Thank you guys for watching the video. Again, if you like this content, if you think it's helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. And hey, I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Thanks so much. Take care.